DigiNerds, let's go! Woo, 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 woo. It's your boy Inferno.
And David.
And we're here. You know what? You already know. You already freaking know. Hey.
Requested BT13 Mastemon deck profile for you guys as requested. Let's hop into it.
Let's right into it, guys. So just to tell you a little bit of story, I've taken this twice to our locals and some of the biggest locals ever, actually. 12-man local, and I got second place. Second place against the meta, guys. Mastemon is still different out here. It is still working wonders. I've changed it up for just a little bit. I almost had it perfectly, but I changed it up perfectly for those matchups. We'll get into it later here. Obviously, you go on Narrowmon here. Super good. Draw one, trash one from your hand when attacking. Some people like to run Dimera, but you don't like your stack dying too often, right? You don't want your Mastemon dying, so you know you get at least 2 checks hopefully out of this Narrowmon here. Then the spice already with the spice already. Double Impmon security Impmon. Guys, the security Impmon is different, okay? Look, when you see the other cards, the other rookies I'm running, you'll understand why. But this comes in clutch so many times, getting one of your random 3s on the board. Number 1, also against some of the best meta decks in the format. World Knights, our entire low end destroys World Knights. It also really hurts another big meta deck, Blue Flare. That's our entire low end. That's all it's built for, because all of our other matchups are really good, actually. We have double Ignitemon. Guys, the extra memory game is great, so it's a good Digivolve card, as well as just a way to pop any of your cards you need to be popped on your field. A lot of times you might have, you'll see some of the high end you want to pop it sometimes, you just can't find a way to do it. Also, obviously pop one of your own and popping one of theirs the same level is just nutty, right? And next, 4 Psychmon. Yeah, 4 Psychmon. Yeah, we hate Royal Knights. That's what it is.
We hate that card.
We hate Royal Knights. So we play 4 Psychmon here, guys. You want to see it. If you see it in a Royal Knights matchup, it makes sure it's actually a wrap for them. You're just gonna keep playing this back over and over again. Literally, you'll go play. They'll try to pop it in a way. You'll go Mastemon, play it out. They'll try to pop it. Mastemon played it out. You already put your Impmon in your security, so you know if they swing at your security, guess what you're playing out again? Psychmon. Look, guys, you're playing Psychmon. All right, you're gonna get it out. It's coming.
Psychmon the deck.
Psychmon the deck. You need it in your One Nice matchup. You need your Blue Flare matchups. Okay. Now to our level 4s here. Pretty simple. We run the Digimon package. So that is double Digimon, the rush one. Guys, this gives you that rush for game. Super important. Just playing this out for 5. Or when you see one of our other options, playing it out for 4 later in the game. Really, really big. And then obviously I say it's the package. So you have the 1 blocker for bringing it out when you need that extra blocker on the board. When you have your Angel Mon here again. So cool things again. Angel Mon, the 1-up makes sense, right? You swing Ignitemon, pop Angel Mon, obviously pop up 4 of theirs, and then you can bring out one of these, right? It's great. It's great. It's super great. And a lot of times you try and get a cheeky swing with this, and it doesn't die. So again, that's why we have the Ignitemon here, right? And then obviously the best searcher in the game. You know, we got good old Gatomon here. 4 Gatos, gotta have them, gotta love them. You know, what can I say? If he wasn't, they're gonna bring out a way to bring this out for free, and then this deck is gonna become even gassier. Okay. The worst part about this deck is this is a 5 drop. Okay, that sucks. I'm down with you, but it is what it is. A lot of the cards in this deck are high cost drops. That's all level 4s, guys. On to level 5s. So we switched it up pretty big from last time, okay? So for our level 5s, for the purple part of it, we have double Lady Devies, the trash one, bring one from your trash. Obviously just really good for grabbing one out of your trash. Something that you really need here when your angels that you're missing, with your pieces. A big change, we're now running 2 of this Lady Devi. Guys, this is a much more stack-oriented kind of deck. You also want to be able to swing into a lot of the meta here when they're suspended. A lot of meta stay suspended these days, and they'll swing and they'll leave the Digimon suspended. Or they have big, nice blockers. So this gives you retaliation on your turn, which is important. So it makes them sure when they want to block you, they're sad, right? And then you had your one searcher, Lady Devi. Helps you pop stuff, pop those annoying level 3s. And then obviously the draw 2 trash 2 is actually really, really good. So that's your Lady Devies. And then again, different from the last build, we're running 3 Searcher Angel Womans. Guys, if you have another one of these, send it to me, you know. 3 Searcher Angel Womans, right? Blocker on your turn, on your opponent's turn. Searcher security, grab it, grab one, cover one, really great. And then we're playing 2 of the on play, you know, -2 and the security attack +1. A lot of times you're seeing now that these decks in meta have some huge security, guys. So your +1s are nowhere near as good. Back when hunters and everything were good, right? They have small security so you can get there easily. Security is big these days, okay? So you're not even usually getting you're usually dying in your first check, okay? It's just how it is. That's just how it is. So we go down on that one. And then your 2 1-ofs that are level 5s here, guys. 1 Magna Angemon. This is new. This wasn't in my old build, but the recovery from this now, you're really playing around this a lot more now. Getting that extra recovery, and as well as the 1 Chaos Mode still. Chaos Mode just does things, right? Tamer removal is still decent. Not as good as it was last format, but definitely still decent. So yeah, now we go into our level 6s. So I used to run like a toolbox, but we are consistency now. Finding my fall down mode, just getting you that extra pop on the turn, on the early pop, as well as the early recovery, really good. As well as playing out your Gato. The deck still wants to play out Gato over and over again, as well as play out you Psychmon. Say with me, Psychmon. Play out Psychmon. You know what I'm saying? That's a thing. That's a thing. Play out Psychmon.
Hate that card.
Yeah. We play out Psychmon. And then the mandatory 4 Mastemon. You need to have it right. You need to run it. It's a 4-of. There's nothing to say about it, right? You know what it does. It's OP. Mastemon me, she's the love of my life. On our level 7s, guys, pretty spicy lineup. I can't remember if this is the last one, but we have upgraded for all of them now. So you have your Omnizord Defeat, still really good. They hit in security. You know, it's beautiful when they hit in security. Other than that, it digivolves on top of your Digimon, pops a Tamer, and then it can die. And now with the Nightmon play, this is even more online than it was before. Now that you're able to kill it yourself, as well as Impmon play. So like essentially, like, you know, you can have Impmon play out a Nightmon, and then, you know, this gets hit at the same time. All of a sudden, you have a Nightmon plus a Zord Defeat on the board, and you start your turn. And they're like, well, I know something's getting popped here. We have the 1 Death X, guys. This is for your green matchup. It's really good in that matchup. Hunters still good deck, still good against Hunters. Saw Shoutmon top, good against Shoutmon. Yeah, I mean, overall, just a good card for the board to build wide. Your deck actually plays well against wide decks because Ordainmon as well. You will not believe how many times I Ordainmon people in those tournaments. Ordainmon is broken, guys. If you didn't know, this card is broken. Absolutely insane. I went from 0 security to 6 security in 1 turn using Ordainmon in those tournaments. It was actually insane.
That's crazy.
Actually insane. Okay, guys, and much different than last time. We are running the 4-of. We're running Mary at 4 now. I know, kind of wild, but in this version of the deck, you have to see this card. You have to see it, right? So we run 4 of it for consistency reasons, as well as running the 2 TKs as well. Same thing, consistency reasons. Search your deck. You have a lot more yellow sources in this build. Unfortunately, none of your bottom end is yellow, your level 3s, but everything else is pretty much live. Yeah, you got to see it, guys. You got to see it. This Mary is just gonna win you games. Too easy. And for our option cards, pretty similar. We have the 2 Underworld's Call. We have the 2 Flame Hell Scythe. We have double Chaos Degrade, which if you have that good Chaos Degrade, send it to me, you know what I'm saying? That goal. And then you have the 1 Calling, because you need to get things back. Yeah, this ratio has actually worked out really well for me. Chaos Deck is just a dead card in your hand a lot of the games now, because of you just can't be giving over that much memory anymore. These decks are just too good, right? You give them 8 memory to start a turn. You give them 5 minutes to start a turn, they might kill you. But like, it's insane.
That's the truth.
So Chaos Deck, still you want to see a security bomb. Flame Hellsite, same thing, really good for just deleting something as well as getting your Psychmon back on board. I mean your Gatomon back on board. I mean your Angelmon, what you call it, the recovery one. I mean, any of those targets are great, right? And then again, playing. So this right here, guys, I don't see people run this enough, but this right here, this card's MVP. You know how many times that you start turn with TK plus Mario on board, and you swing out, and then you just play this and play out your rush Digimon for 4 for 1 less, and since you're at 4, you know you play for exactly the amount you in the game. They never see it coming, but it happens. It happens all the time. It really does. You're always shy of one security check. You're like, wait, I haven't played this turn? All right, game. Just play it, just do it. Or Gatomon, right? If you need your searcher. You do the same thing, right? You start at 4, you go, you start at 4 memory, you play this, play Gato. So I'll actually show you right. You play Gato, right? Gato searches. You have you just digivolve into whichever Angelmon you have, whether it's this one or this one to get the other piece. You grab the other piece, and then you melee, tap it, play the other one, and then now you still have turn. You do that all off of 4 memory, and you do your Mastemon play, right? All 4 memory. This card is gas. Definitely because you're usually going to start every turn at 4. All right, and that is 100%. That is our great Mastemon BT13, guys. And also, as kind of requested earlier in some videos, they wanted to know what some good tech choices were. That if you can't afford like the Death X guys, or if you can't afford the Zord Defeat right now, any of those, right? So for Death X, it's kind of different. I recommend, really and truly, you might. What you gonna say?
I mean, honestly, those are kind of just your popping cards, so I would just assume you to use just 2 more Chaos decks.
Yeah, you could definitely use 2 more Chaos decks. I might just up on the Flame Hellsite, guys. Anytime one of the best cards again for this build is going to be Flame Hellsite. If you're going to find any room for anything else, this was something I've been struggling to find room on. So more Flame Hellsites are an option. Again, I don't think Chaos Deck is something you want to add into the deck any more than this. You can also up your count for your level 5 count's pretty high. So usually what I would do is you can also up your count for these. Again, you're making stacks, right? So if you think you have the room, you can up your Nightmon count. So going to 4 Nightmon is always great. Again, that ability to Digivolve is fine. As well as maybe up an Imon. But more than anything, there is that Salamon that you can upgrade to, guys. That yellow Salamon that Digivolves for, on top of your Narumon. And then it also has at the end of the turn, it has the same thing where you can end Digivolve. That's also a great card to tech in here. Again, because even if you're bricking, it actually helps you unbrick. Because you go for 1 on top of the, you're free on top of this. You push out the next turn, you swing. Since you have a yellow on the board now, you get to draw 1, trash 1. So if you brick, it's another really good card, as well as, right, you can build your stack in the back. If you don't see your Gatomon, now you have a way to DNA at the end of the turn. So those are some good tech choices that kind of help you with the deck. And yeah, this is my BT13 build, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed. It is Mastemon is kind of cracked right now. Play it in originals and win, please. If you win, I'll send you something, but I don't know what I'll send you. David will send you something, actually. Right, David?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you something.
I'm gonna send you a segment.
I'm gonna send you this entire deck.
Oh, wait, hold on. All right, guys. Well, yeah, I hope you had a good time watching. We're not doing that today. Yeah, like, subscribe. You know how to do it already. And DigiNerds
out.